Hey everyone, whether you see this live or if you see it after it's been done, um, then welcome. I did a video kind of breaking this down pretty quickly, so everyone can see what it is. But basically, this is to show you how to make a emergency or travel um, period or menstrual cycle kit for your kids or for yourself for whenever you're on the go and you start your cycle or whatever the case may be. And there are two different ways you can do this. And the first way is already here. The first steps are very much the same. You're going to take wipes, unscented ones, and you can take 3 to 4 and you're going to wrap them up and put them in a sandwich sized bag. And you're going to fold those over and you're going to add a pad or tampon into another bag. And in doing that, you're also going to include 1 to 2 paper towels. These two, I'm doing 4 kits tonight. These two have 1 paper towel. And what the paper towel is whenever you remove your pad or your tampon, you can actually take and fold this over. You can open this up and you can fold it over like this to double it. And you can take all of your stuff and stick inside of here. So basically, you're going to kind of hold it like this. And you're going to, just like this, and you're going to put everything in the center. And you're going to go like this, and you can just roll this up like that. And then you can place it inside of a Ziploc bag. And you can conceal that you were on your cycle. It won't have a fragrance or smell. We all know that cycles can make a smell. So it's very important that we try to keep it discreet. Women don't want everyone in the world to know. So I'm just open to talking about it. So on the next 2 kits that we're doing 2 paper towels in them. I did 1 in those and then 2 in here. And the reason why we do 2 is because sometimes we have days that are a lot heavier than others. And so we want to make sure that no blood is going to seep through. You're going to put everything inside of them, including the wipes and toilet paper. You can flush, honestly, but your wipes and your pad, you're going to want to make sure that everything is put in there. So now what we're going to do is I'm matching these up. Whoops, this should be this way. Where we folded over, the open ends are going to lay across each other on these 2 sheets here, perfectly in the center. And then we're going to place our pad and our handy wipes here, right there. And we're going to fold this over. And it's going to perfectly conceal it from the top and the bottom as well. So it's definitely a chic way to do this. So we're going to push it in here. Now the sides, it can be noticed, but what you can do once this gets in here is kind of shove it in and just make sure something's on that side and it can cover it up as much as possible. And that is that one. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the last one here. And again, you could keep them together, but I keep them separate. I find that it makes it a lot easier. So we're going to kind of get that as even as possible right now. And we're going to get this one done. And folding them over, like I just did with the 2 fold, is going to help mark where we're going to lay them. And it's just a lot easier. And the sides that are open, which means the end here, that's where you folded it and the 2 ends meet, that is what's going to go into one another because it's going to help hold it together. Also, another little tip and trick is to always carry extra underwear. I'm sure every female knows that. I know that not all of them do. I have a lot of friends who are like, I never thought about that. That's a clever way to do it. And this is mainly for anyone who didn't know it or is looking for some new ideas. So the first thing we're going to do, again, was to lay everything out. And I'm going to try to conceal this a little bit more by placing it directly in the middle here. Hopefully this goes in and it's nice and flat when it goes in. But as you can see it that way. But when it's like this, we can't really see much of anything. So I'm going to put this side in first. And we're going to ease that in. And then we're going to push this in. It's a little bit of a tight fit going in because of the way I have it stacked, but it's going to go. There we go. Then we're going to close this off, making sure that it's as flat as can be. And there we go. So that is number 4. As you can see, you can't see the pad, and this is white. So that's definitely going to work that way. The single ones here are a little bit more complicated to conceal because the ends are open. But again, if you don't mind it and no one's going to really see it, then it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, my daughter has no way but to let it be seen unless I write a note explaining what's going on and why she's carrying a bag that is not see-through. And because our school has a strict dress code and requirements. So I went ahead and shoved that one in there, which closes that end off. So then we have that. So we have the and we are done. So there's our 4 kits and our extra pair of undies, just in case. And one little trick I did find is using the undies. If you have to change your undies, I would recommend trying to go to a sink without anyone knowing, kind of run water on that to kind of get any blood out, and then sticking them in here and instantly washing them when you get home. And again, these are going to go inside of the little pouch that I'm going to find for her, and we're going to put these in there with this, and it's going to work just fine for her to carry to the bathroom herself. There's another thing I was going to say. When, again, you're wrapping everything, just wrap it up in the paper towel and discard it in one of these. There's 2 Ziploc bags. I recommend using the one with the wipes. If you happen to have like a wipe left over, put it back in that one and then just use the dry one and put everything in, seal it up, and toss it away, and you'll be just fine. And just put the other wipe into the thing, and when you go to the bathroom the next time, use that wipe and then another one out of the other. Okay. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go because people are calling me like crazy. Thanks for watching. Bye.